looking back on it, or just in general with like running it, like what do you think is one of those things that you look at is like, this is probably something most people don't really think about when running a show? You know, I know we've talked about some of this as we prepared for it, but is there anything that kind of stands out to you as like something completely off the wall that you wouldn't ever think about, that you think like, this is tricky, this is sneaky, or whatever it may be with running a show?
Yeah, I'm not sure this is, something totally out there that you wouldn't think of, but I mean, you and I are obsessive compulsive about what are the other show schedules in the area. I mean, if you think about it, if there's 250 table shows, what are you going to do? You're probably going to go to the closest one. So if you can find that niche in the calendar, I'll give a little trade secret away. If you can find the fifth Saturday in a calendar month, so let's say this April, August, whatever, has a fifth Saturday. Well, most monthly shows say they're there the first Saturday. They say they're the second or the third or the fourth. No show plans themselves unless they just do one or two a year on that fifth Saturday. So that can be a sneaky play where we can grab a slot where no one is. And then other things, watch sports schedules. I mean, if you are going to do a show like Columbus, Ohio, you probably want to know when the Buckeyes are playing at home, especially if you want this guy to show up. But up in Michigan, they're not going to miss Wolverine games. I know you will, but they won't. They won't up there. So just watching, like, I guess I would say be obsessive compulsive. Look at everything. Look at your market. Look at the other shows, and just really make sure you put your show in the best possible situation to win. And if you can happen to be the only show going or the only show in your area, people love cards. They love shows. They'll take a chance on you. So I would just really scour the calendar and think of every little possible thing you can to put yourself in a successful position.
Being obsessive compulsive is the difference from running a good show to running a great show. Because I think that's the thing so many people don't have any idea is you would be amazed at how much time gets spent on each decision. I think that's the thing that, when we got into this, we're like, hey, we're going to run a show here. We're going to do this. Like, we have dreams and aspirations to run really cool shows, and that'll be probably a lengthier episode at another time. But the amount of time and back and forth and the obsession around decisions is what makes a show what it is.
Yeah, 100%. And I think you owe that to your dealers. They're taking time out of their day. They picked your show. I just feel like I can never be lazy because I have other people's time that I'm trying to value. And I think it's important to provide extreme value to your collectors and your dealers. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're good for each other or not in that capacity, because we can really push off a decision, because we will really go. I mean, we'll talk about, should badges have rounded corners? Should they have edges? Was the lanyard long enough? We've decided they were not at Shipshewana. We need longer lanyards. So we really, but I think what people are going to see over the next 2 years at Shipshewana is that obsession to value, that obsession to quality. I mean, we're just going to be, we're going to prove it to people. We won't just say it. We're going to prove it to people. But you're going to notice a difference when you come to our shows, because there's going to be no corners cut. We might not be where we're at, but we're going to get there.